What is good in your hood, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Diverse Comics and Pop. And I'm your host, Raymond Leonard, and I create comic books. Violent Bird, Agent Solo, Gaitron are all my creations. They have been successfully funded on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. So, before we get into it, if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Click on that like button, hit that subscribe, and click that bell to get notifications every time I go live, guys. You'll get a new video update post. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead. Let's get them likes up so we get Diverse Comics in the top and let them haters come on down, man. Get some real content from a real artist like me, an indie artist that respect everyone. No hate on no artists. You dig? All right, man. Look, got a great treat for y'all, man. It's all about the creativeness with me. You already know how I get down. I love a lot of creator-owned properties and stuff. I talk about DC, you know what I'm saying? I talk about Marvel, but I love creator-owned characters, and I always going to represent that to the day I'm in the grave, baby, because that's all I'm about, man. Being creative is the key. It's the way to go, and it's also freedom to success. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got to create your own character, you got universes you want people to know about, what you do is you create it. Then on top of that, when you create it, you make a comic book out of that. Then on top of that, you make a source book, because now you got all these awesome characters, you know, and they are awesome. People want to know so much about them. They want to know the background. So what you do, you create a source book, you know, and when you're like, source book, what is that? Now, some of you might know what a source book is, and some of you might not know what a source book is, all right? But back in the day, you know, during the 90s, well, 80s too, Marvel did the Marvel and DC. Marvel did the Marvel Universe. Let's see, do I have one around me? Do I have a Marvel Universe book around me? I usually have all type of stuff on my table here, but I don't. So I just pull up on the screen. Marvel had the Marvel Universes. DC had the Who is Who source books, all right? So you know who characters what, you know what I'm saying? You're getting info on them. Then came the independents. You had Image Comics did theirs with Cyberforce, Youngblood. Then you had Jim Lee's Wildcats. Speaking of Jim Lee, then Jim Lee came out with Stormwatch, which we're going to look at right now. You know, this will give you ideas that you can create your own source book of characters. I'm working on mine as I'm really recording this. I'm working on my source book since everyone's so interested in the Agent Solo characters. So I'm going to be doing one also. And it's fun. It's fun. It's for people to really get to know your characters. They get to see how they really function with the gears they have on, whatever makes it work, or how did it get that way, you know? So it's almost like really a comic book on its own, but it's just a source book. All right. So let's take a look at this Stormwatch. I did this out my stash, and I said, wow, let me just view this one. It's cool, right? So let's look into the Stormwatch and see all the awesome creativeness that Jim Lee and his Stormwatch artists was doing with these characters. So let's hit to the draw table, y'all. Let's go. Okay, guys, Diverse Family, we here at the draw table, and we're going to look at this Stormwatch issue #1 source book. Man, I have so many comic books, man. This is crazy. I have I could start a comic book store library. But I know my books will never get returned back. So no, that's not gonna happen. But here we are. I believe this is a double page spread cover. Yep. And you can see we got the Stormwatch characters versus the bad guys here. I love this cover. I wonder who the artist was on this cover. I found out inside the book. It looks like Travis Kress, I believe. It looks like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I found out. But man, what a dope cover, man. This is one of them gatefold covers. But I love it, man. I love stuff like this. So dope. Look at the detail. All that detail, man. Okay, so let's get into this book, y'all. Let's get into it. See, so these are the artist names who are all on this book here. So we got Weatherman 1 by Ryan Benjamin and Richard Johnson. We got Stormwatch 1, Richard Bennett. Battle Lions, Scott Clerk and Trevor Scott. Diva, Scott Clerk and Alex Garner. Winner, Matt Broom and Alex Garner. Fuji, Scott Clerk and Trevor Scott. Where my pencil at second? We got Hellstrike, Alex Garner, Cannon, Matt Broom and JD. Fahrenheit, Brent Booth and Sarah Regler. Flashpoint, Richard Bennett. Nakuda, Richard Bennett. I hope I said her name. I hope I said that character's name. I hate when they had these crazy pronouncing names. Sunburst, Ryan Benjamin and Frank Percy. Straff, Ryan Benjamin and Frank Percy. Ayanna Lancer, Jim Lee and Alex Garner. Synergy, Scott Clerk and Trevor Scott. Backlash, Brent Booth and Sarah Regler. Major Diane Leslie, Brent Booth and Sarah Regler. Argos, Dwayne Turner. He's a great artist. I wonder what happened to Dwayne Turner. He just disappeared. Merck, Sarah Regler. Death Trap, Travis Cress. Warguard, Brent Booth and Sarah Regler. Regent, Scott Clerk and Trevor Scott. Hammerstrike, Tinderbox and Tinderbox, Elliot Brown. Skywatch, Elliot Brown. And this is dope. Okay, so we're gonna see okay, we got writers: Jeff Merritt, Jim Lee, Bill Kaplan, Brandon Choi, Elliot Brown. Colors: Joe Chodio. Color separation: Jessica Reffner, Ben Fernandez, Joe Dunn. Layout: Mark Celery. Color artist: Wendy Fonts, Monica Bennett. Page: I don't know how to say her last name. I'm not gonna butcher it. Editors: Deborah Mervin, Jeff Merritt, and Bill Kaplan. Who's the cover artist to this book, though, man? I want to know who the damn cover artist was. Usually they would have it on here. Let me see, I want to know who the damn cover artist is. Let me see, can I see a little name somewhere? Is it in the back of the damn book? No. I'm going to find out who the cover artist of this book is. I think it's Travis Crescent. I might be wrong. Shit. I hate when they do that, man. Usually they would have it in there. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Image, man. Look, y'all. Image had a lot of errors in these books, and their comic books, and their source books. I'm letting y'all know that right off back. They always had errors. I could see what mistakes was all over the place. You know, when running a company, they had a lot of mistakes. They were not perfect. Trust me, they were not perfect at all. They had a lot of continuity errors in their books. You'll see a shoulder pad. You won't see a shoulder pad. Yeah, there was a lot of errors going on in all Image books, man. This is one of them because they should have had like the damn cover artist. They did not have the name of that cover artist in here. That gears my mind. Okay, so we see a cool creation of Weatherman 1. The artist by Ryan Benjamin and Richard Johnson. Then as you can see, is letting them know that his powers, what his powers is. There's a little story on him. His name, his height, legal status, first appearance, occupation. And that's, I love how they got that. That's a really dope shot of him too, man. That's real dope. Just giving you some ideas so when you do yours, you'll know how to lay out a character bio. You ain't got to go all crazy. Keep it short and simple, man. Keep it short and simple. Then we have a team shot of Stormwatch 1. This is art by Richard Bennett. Man, look at that. That is so dope, man. Look at all the big guns on Battle Lion. Man, going crazy with it, man. Then you got Hailstorm back there. Winter. I just love that. That's a dope team shot of the team. Then we have Battle Lion on his own. Oh man, looking just powerful, man. Look at that. Then, of course, his real name is Jackson King. Height 6'3", weight 205 pounds. Occupation a UN operative. Group affiliation Stormwatch 1. Legal status U.S. citizen with a diplomatic immunity. First appearance Stormwatch 1. And look at that, man. That is so dope, man. And I love how they do the layout of telling, give you a little bio of who he is. Scott Clerk kicked ass with this one, him and Trevor Scott. Man, they kicked ass. They kicked ass on that one. Then, of course, we have Diva. Damn, this damn double play splatter, man. They could have just killed this with one page. One page, all they had to do is do this with one page. I hate when they do this upside down shit. That just kill me too with Image Comics sometimes. This is how you are going all ways and shit. But hey, it's still a dope ass pose, and I'm not gonna be negative about it because it's dope as hell. This Image freaking Comics, and I love it. But I love this shot of Diva. It's by Scott Clerk once again. And Alex Garner. Scott Clerk was going ham over at Wildstorm at the time, man. I mean, he was just really. Him and Brad Proof was really shining over there, man. Them guys was really shining. I got to give it to them. They was shining. I mean, they was putting in the work. Let's see. Let's go to the next. It's very glossy paper. Then we got Winter. I always liked this character. He was very interesting. He was a very interesting character. This is by Matt Broom, who's also a great artist. He does video games now. I think he's back doing comics, but I can't remember what he's working on, but he's still into comics, but he's really into video games now, though. His name is Nick. The real name is Nicholas Kemrov. Height 5'11", weight 165 pounds. Occupation UN operative. Group affiliation Stormwatch 1. Legal status Russian citizen with diplomatic immunity. Stormwatch 1. I love his powers too. Powers. Winter has the ability to absorb energy directed his way, covered into a negative energy, and project it away. I don't want to read all this, man. I'm just going through, just showing y'all, the creativity of these characters. A little here and a little there. If you have any ideas, make your own characters. This could be for you. You know what I'm saying? This is Fuji. His real name is Toshiro Misawaka. Miswaka. Height 8'2". Damn, he a big motherfucker. Weight 441 pounds. Damn, boy, that is a freak of nature for real, man. But you know, it's real people ain't like that though, man. Like real talk. But 8'2", woo, man. He one huge tall dude, man. I mean, he towering over people. He's a part of Stormwatch. Legal status: Japanese citizen with diplomatic immunity. Powers: Fuji is being being immense size and strength, whose unstable muscular state is only controlled by his specialty made costume. So it's really he's really like energy, and the suit is really protecting others from him because he's really just a burst of energy. I remember seeing one of them issues where one of the villains cracked his skin, his suit, and it was spewing nothing but plasma energy. Wow, he's like a rocking time bomb, kill everyone in himself. And I love this character right here, Hellstrike. Another great character that I love that Jim Lee created. His real name is Nigel Kane. Height 6, weight 170 pounds. A UN operator, part of Stormwatch. He's British citizen with a diplomatic immunity. Powers: Hellstrike can project explosive plasma blasts or protect the plasma walls. He can also fly by projecting his plasma energy as a jet stream behind himself. Man, he's something else, man. I love that. Let me go back to I should have did a battle line. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna do a little battle line powers for y'all. Gotta keep it real. Battle Lion has a psionic powers which he uses to energize his Cybertron suit giving him an incredible array of firepower. His pyosonic power can also provide a protective blast shield. Battle Lion is also an excellent hand-to-hand combatant due to his Stormwatch training. Yeah, okay. He got the cellar power like Jean Grey a little too. I love this character right here, man. I still got the issue. I got all these Stormwatch issues. I'll be bringing them up and doing videos on them, man. So y'all just be looking out. But this canon, I'll never forget that introducing to this character. This was a cool character. His real name is Mitchell Sanders. Height 6'3", weight 160 pounds. Occupation UN operative. Stormwatch. He's a group. Yeah, Stormwatch 2. If I remember that book. A U.S. citizen with diplomatic immunity. Powers Kenner has the ability to build up a charge of power and then release it in the form of devastating energy burst projectiles. Kenner can also use his energy to propel himself through the air. Badass character. Look at that, man. That man, Matt Boone, man. All these Wildstorm dudes was putting in work. Real talk. I mean, the artwork was just there. Man, I just loved it. Oh, trust me. Then we go Brett Booth right here. He did that in 93 because he dated it. 93. Fahrenheit. I remember her too. She was the first appearance on Stormwatch issue 2. Real name Lauren Piggerton. Height 5'9", weight 131 pounds. A UN native. Stormwatch 2, that's what she was, like I said. She was in Stormwatch 2. She's a U.S. citizen. Okay. Powers Fahrenheit has the ability to ignite molecules or objects quickly, heating them in much of the same way as a microwave oven. When used combustible materials, her powers can cause them to burst into flames. She can also use her abilities to create thermal updrafts, allowing her to fly. She got the power of that heat. And another great character, Flashpoint. I remember him in Stormwatch 0, I believe. We'll find out when I read this. Because I got all these Stormwatch books, man. I can remember some of the stuff. His name was Foster McClare. Height 6'3", 190 pounds, a UN operative, group affiliation, Stormwatch Prime, legal status, Australian citizen with a diplomatic immunity. Stormwatch 0. Boom, I was right. Stormwatch 0, baby, yep. Yeah, him and Battalion was not getting along in them issues, man. They hated each other. So we'll see his powers is. Man, okay, just pause this for a minute. Just let y'all know, see the mistakes that Image was doing right here. Instead of making this like a black panel board or something, a white panel board that you could read this on, instead they smacked the word right over the damn art that you barely cannot read this shit. It's showing you errors. And these are mistakes that you should look out for so you will not make the same mistakes as a self-publisher of your books. Always look for the mistakes that those made before you so you could prevent that for not doing it yourself. See what I'm saying? See how they got this? They could have made it like that. But no. Instead, they write all over the damn art. They kind of like fade the background out so you can still see the art. And it's just a mess. You really cannot read this. You barely cannot read this at all. That's what really always used to piss me off when they used to do that. Like, come on, man. What were they all doing? But this is the mistakes Image used to do. Okay, Powers. Let me see, can I read this, man? They got this art. I mean, it just hurt my eyes. Flashpoint can project powerful optic energy beams. He can control the speed and see, this is what I'm talking about. You can't really see it. And intensity of his blast as well as direction, making him able to blast around corners of people in tight spots where more conventional weapons might have You can't really see that because it'll prove useless. See, man, I hate when they do that, man. Come on, y'all. Like, see how they got that one? See, this. Why? All they have to do is make it like this. Why? And they did it again with this one. What the fuck, man? It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. Richard Bennett. I love this. This is Nautica. I'm just gonna say her name. Damn Nautica, man. I ain't got time to be pronouncing these names, man. Real name Meyer Rakus. Shit. See that? Okay, look, another pause. When you create a character, man, make it that people can pronounce it easily, so they won't have to be trying to pronounce shit, and they having a hard time. Make it easy for them to just say the name, man. Come up with all these names and don't know how to pronounce them, man. You be like, you can just tell they're grabbing this shit out their ass. Like, real talk, you can just tell they say, oh, we're gonna name up Maya Roque. You know, just come on, man. Come on. You know, height 5'6", height 150, weight 150 pounds, occupation UN. You know, she's part of Stormwatch Prime as well. Nikita has a diplomacy due to her UN position. So I wonder if she alien. She got to be alien because she ain't got no nose. So they could have said she's alien or something. Anyway, powers. Teresa got to read this, man, because it's blending with the art. It's really hard to see. Okay, powers. Nikita Nautica can breathe equally efficiently in the air or water. She has electric arc powers, making her capable of delivering a powerful electric shock over a long distance. Her powers is further enhanced by water and 20,000 volt charge conducted through water would be equivalent of 60,000 volt charge. Whatever, man. That's what you just making up shit. Shit don't add up, but they just making up stuff. It is what it is. It's just comic books. You know, you just gotta just have an imagination about what her powers could do and how strong they really are. 6,000 miles and all that shit. All right. So then we got Sunburst. This is another great character. I like the art by Ryan Benjamin and Frank Percy. So I guess Frank had inked it. And Ryan Benjamin, of course, drew it. His real name is Carl Hansen. Carl Hansen. See, that's easy to pronounce. You know what I'm saying? Height 6'2", weight 193 pounds. Occupation UN operative. Stormwatch Prime. Swedish citizen with diplomatic immunity. Okay, yeah, he is in Stormwatch 7 because I got that book also. Power Sunburst has solar powers. His body acts as fusion reactor, enabling him to generate huge amounts of energy in the same manner of the sun. He can fire his energy in the form of solar blasts. He can also use it to fly. In addition, his body can absorb heat and flames. Sunburst power seems to get stronger as he becomes agitated. So when he gets mad, he really gets hot. Gotcha. Okay, then this is Strafe. This is Battalion brother, kid brother. So and he was in Stormwatch 1 when they ignited his powers. So his real name is Malcolm King, 5'11", height 165. He's a UN operative. Stormwatch 2, legal status U.S. citizen. Okay, powers. Through his powers have only recently manifested strafe. Is it strafe or strafe? Let's go with strafe. Can already project energy waves of awesome strength. Whether or not he will develop further abilities of his powers, mature and still unknown at this point. Okay, all right, so then we got Ion Lancer. This is by Jim Lee. And once again, here it is with that damn lettering, man. How they got it. Why they just couldn't make it like this? I don't know. I don't know. But let's check it out. Okay, Ion. I'm quite sure his name's Ion. I'm quite sure his name is Lancer. So we'll go with Ion. His name is Peter Van Twig, and real names. Okay, real names Peter Van Twig and Manuel Gutierrez. Former U.S. natives, Stormwatch 2, they dead. Legal status dead. They said deceased. Stormwatch 2. All right, yeah, this could happen. Oh well. Okay, Ion and Lancer were brave men and who gave their lives in their service of Stormwatch and United Nations. When the rival of Reagan, I cannot read all this because it just all messed up. They don't get a pause anything, so let's go on. I'm not finna butcher this. Trying to read that and it's just covering all that black. Okay, then we got Synergy. I remember she's dating Battle Lion and Stormwatch, so I'm quite sure they're gonna. Yeah, they was lovers. Christine Trilling, 5'10", weight 130 pounds. Yeah, she's a U.S. citizen. Okay, Paris Trilling is an activator, able to touch to activate and deactivate limited psionic abilities in people. So she activates those who are, what does it say, mutants, man? All right. Okay, so now we are Backlash. He's another one of my favorite characters, man. I love Backlash, man. He's just a badass. He's like the Stormwatch trainer. You know, he was training all the Stormwatch members. His powers is, well, his real name is Mark Slayton. All right, he's a U.S. citizen. He's first appearance Stormwatch Zero. Powers Backlash is a master of hand-to-hand combat, acting as a trainer for the rest of Stormwatch operators. In addition to his skills as a martial artist, Backlash can generate an energy coil which he uses like a supercharged lasso. Backlash other abilities and powers, but prefers to keep them secret. He also turned to Mist because that was another new power they had showed him in the comics. He turned to like this Mist, which is pretty cool. Then we have LaSalle, which I remember also. She used to date Backlash. Her powers, let's see, powers. She's a Canadian. First appearance, Stormwatch issue 3. Powers. Major LaSalle is a highly trained command officer with excellent hand-to-hand combat. The secretary systems, computers, and communication technology. So she's good in computers. Then we have Argos. He's a sorcerer. That's all this is, man. He's a sorcerer. Then we have a picture of the Mercs, which is badass. Love that team. Then we had Death Trap. He's a Russian. Wait, let's see what he was. Yeah, his name was Seamus O'Brien, an Irish citizen with a criminal record in Ireland and United States. He can pretty much use his powers to make weapons out of. Like he could take anything and make them even more higher powered, which is a dope ability to have. Then we had a war guard. They broke out of the prison cell that Stormwatch had them in. Remember this? Damn awesome character, the villains right here, real dope. Then we had Regent. He was like he reminded me of a kind of like an apocalypse type of character. His staff would made him strong, and they, of course, he like Egyptian type character. Anyway, like I said, some of these characters just give you X-Men vibes. Then you can tell they just put this right here, like they just couldn't put another character right there. Like, man, come on, y'all. Y'all couldn't just put one more character. This one you could tell when Amber's little, they was getting a little bit lazy. I mean, do we really want to see a tinderbox fast attack helicopter gunship? Do we really care for this? No. Now, this is good if you're going to be drawn for them. You need to know this stuff, yeah. So, I guess it's okay to put it there, but I think it could have been another character. Then, you get the Skywatch. It's, like I said, they putting a helicopters and stuff in here. The stuff they use, and yeah, it is a sort of resourceful use. So that they have. It gives you Star Trek vibes. I remember this book right here, Kindred. I got issues of this. Let me check that out. And that's it. I wish I would have known the artist of this because it just bugs me. But I found out who the real artist is. I think it's Travis Chris. I'm not quite sure. Or Brad, but it's one of these guys. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed the book. Like I said, hope you can get some ideas from this. It helps as a creator for you to learn this stuff. You get to know how to do your source book. Because we all want people to know about our characters, which is cool to do. So take care, you guys. More stuff coming. I hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. Eat plenty of turkey. And don't get a food coma, though. Take care, y'all. Raymond, I'm out.